He's got one more. Well, he did that quote. That was the end of the season in Green Bay.
Grand River, Grand River all the way to M5.
Making a play. Yeah, 2 years ago. Yeah.
Starting head south on Brady, then turn right onto Grand River Avenue. At the next stop sign, turn right.
All on board. We'll talk with Jared Goff tomorrow at 10:30. On Rachel Rico, that's the movie version.
At the stop sign, turn right.
Stay safe. Treat each other with respect.
In about 3 miles, keep left to merge onto M5 West toward Lansing. In OCG Scouters, Ryan, Andrew, and James liked your message. And James said sending prayers. I hope she has a speedy recovery. Reply to the group.
Solution to the question of timing with our popular no closing cost program. With no fees charged or added to your loan amount, you simply close on today's rates free of charge and refinance any time rates fall. Having done our first no-cost loan all the way back in Troy in 1987, we've now funded over $10 billion in no-cost mortgages, saving our customers thousands of dollars in needless fees. Lately, we've seen a trend of even higher closing costs as borrowers chase rates only to see them drop considerably 4 months later. So whether you're purchasing a new home or simply refinancing the home you're in, why not call Miller Lending and say goodbye to closing costs forever? 888-85-NO-COST. That's 888-85-NO-COST. Or simply apply online at nocostmortgage.com. Miller Lending is an equal housing lender, NMLS number 250-2146.
My name is Osgood, and I'm a great big dog. This house is so cold, my breath is making fog. My water bowl's slushy, some freaking heat would make things better. It's freezing up in here. Where's my ugly holiday sweater? My mouth and my nose are frozen. Kids in your crotch. I think our janky furnace is broken. Better call Great Dane Heating, Cooling, Electrical and Plumbing. Great Dane keeps your whole home running. Do it all. That's the power of the Paul Great Dane.
Hungry Howie's is famous for flavor. Every hour of every day, our chief flavor officer is hard at work, making you the most delicious flavored crust pizzas at the most unbelievable prices. And he's cooking up a slice of Southern comfort. Try Hungry Howie's new Chicken and Waffles Pizza. Crispy chicken, fluffy waffles, and bacon bits on 100% mozzarella and our famous flavored crust. All topped with a maple syrup drizzle. It's sweet, it's savory. It's gone before you know it. Get a large for $15.99. Pricey bigger.
Hungry Howie. Michigan Auto Law. Auto accident attorneys. Visit autolaw.com.
This hour powered by Mother Waddles. Your car donation to Mother Waddles provides food and shelter to the poorest of the poor. Donate your car to Mother Waddles and change a life. Call 313-WADDLES.
Odyssey is your new home for all the audio that matters to you. Download the Odyssey app today. Powered by the Golling Auto Group. Always there for you. That's the Golling difference. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey Sports Station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Corwell Health Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Brought to you by National Benefit Plans. The Lions aren't only streaking in the win column, 6 straight victories. Jameer Gibbs is the second Lion to ever put up 70-plus scrimmage yards in each of his first 8 games of the season, Barry Sanders being the other. Jared Goff, the only player in NFL history to post 72%, 105 passer rating, and a touchdown in a 6-game span. And Amon-Ra St. Brown has caught a touchdown in 6 straight, tying a franchise record with Herman Moore from 30 years ago. Saint explained why that win over Green Bay was huge from their point of view.
I'm glad we came out on top because I feel like this is a huge game. It's only going to get even bigger, I feel like, as we move forward and as the season goes because they're really good. They're going to keep winning, and hopefully we can keep winning too. So this matchup was big, but I think we'll realize how big this game was even more as the year goes.
Up next, the game at Houston, Sunday Night Football on the road. Pistons tip off later than usual tonight for a home game. It'll be 7:30 instead of 7:10 as they host the Lakers downtown. The only trip to Detroit for LeBron, Bronny, AD, and the rest of LA. Detroit is coming off winning 2 of 3, but also want to make up for that 30-point loss at home on Friday. 97.1 The Ticket will have the call, and college basketball fans get some openers tonight. Michigan hosting Cleveland State.
In 1 mile, keep left to merge onto M5 West toward Lansing.
With Corwell Health Sports Desk, I'm Chris Villar. For more, go to 97.1 The Ticket and Odyssey.com.
Season 2 is coming to you. Average Weight Rumors.
When the days get shorter, the sun gets up earlier and goes to bed earlier.
I can't
can't get the Bally's broadcast of the Tigers game.
No spice here, just dry wheat toast and blow-dried hair.
Want to go to Bark in the Park? And she looked up at me like, yeah, dude, let's go.
You get away with it once, so you think you can get away with it all the time.
Roars! This is for the Cotters, Scotts, and Chucks of the world.
And it's nearly an hour from us down in the Tecumseh area.
Wave the white flag? Yes. Wave the white flag.
Roars! Average White Rumors, coming soon to the Valletti Show with Rico.
See that, Black?
Welcome in on a Monday. Good to have you with us. Boy, do we got a lot to break down. And Rico and I have worked hard at something. You know, when you're doing afternoon, you get the last bite at the apple.
You're way so
And
much
everything has
faster.
already been
What was
said,
Sid saying?
but not really. I want to do this differently.
Yes,
And
I
gave you the
agree.
advance briefing, so it's not like I have to be like, hey, how's your day?
That's what it was
I
saying.
already know. I spoke.
Wasn't
to you.
sure.
So let's just get into this. I want to talk to Lions fans because we have a great team. I'm pragmatic, cynical, and I've watched enough NFL to understand what we are watching right now is outer space with the Detroit Lions. The NFL is just not a league to be garbage can. They went on and did it again yesterday. And I do think in the short term, winning outdoors in bad weather.
I agree.
If you think it's going to be this easy,
Keep right onto M5 West.
I want to just know if you're willing to go there with your team. Okay? Work with it. So here's what the Lions' last 6 games are. Okay? They haven't won 6 straight in 30 years. Start there. They just did it. You have Jahmyr Gibbs averaging an obscene 6.4 yards a game. Tops in the league. The last 30 passes.
Much faster your way.
Just targets. 30 catches. It's never been done before. If a guy catches 75 or 80% of his targets, that's elite. 30 for 30, that should just be a documentary. That's your existence with a guy who is your best player. Jared Goff, his last 6 games, 80.4% completion rate and a 140 QBR. Never before has that been done in the history of the NFL in a 6-game run. The Lions, 486 yards of offense the last 2 weeks, 76 points. Your opponents, 827 and 26. So here's what I did. I go, okay, blowing out teams left and right. Yesterday, you really won by 7. You didn't win by 3. But whatever, garbage time. The only team in the last 25 years of football that has a scoring margin better than you is the 07 Patriots. The next
In 2 miles, keep right onto M5 West.
at about 16.3 points a game, it was the greatest show on turf Rams in 99. So I wanted to ask you guys a question. I want to ask Rico the question, certainly the guys behind the glass, and you in your workday. Like, it's no secret. I picked him to win the Super Bowl when we were doing our shows live from Vegas. I do believe we need to make a trade before tomorrow to see that through. I don't believe they will keep this up because this is redefining greatness. And I'm just not the type of human being that's going to do that midstream. You've got to accomplish it, and then I'll say, okay, we just watched history. But I want to know if you believe this is going to keep up. That you are the Indiana Hoosiers of the NFL. You just roll up to people's houses, knock the door down, you take a duty in their living room, steal their furniture, then light the house on fire on your way out the door. Because that's what Signetti's doing in Indiana, and that's what you're doing to people. And look, Rico, Goff outside, bad weather. I don't care if he had the hamburger helper gloves on, started the game 11 for 11. Again, and didn't make any bad decisions like Jordan Love did. Oh my God. Here's the other thing. Lions make no mistakes. They're the best coached team in the league. They don't make any real mistakes.
Use the second lane from right to keep right onto M5 West.
Punt the ball from the tunnel and flip the field. Offensively, we agree. Top 5 offense, maybe the best.
Keep right. then keep left to merge onto M5.
Things and stuff. How about this? Even when you
Use the left lane to keep left to merge onto M5.
no worries. You're still going to go out there with no pass rush and make sure you hold Green Bay down. Look, I want to know if you think this is going to continue. Because this is a gap we have. And look, it's a battle I'll fight with listeners. I will never, I don't care how good the Lions are. I don't care if it's Rico's Niners or the Niners of my childhood, Joe Montana. I will never view the NFL as easy. I will never take for granted wins. I will never expect blowouts.
In 5.7 miles, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Martin Parkway.
I will not get myself to a space where in week 10 of the NFL, I'm comping the Lions to the 07 Patriots. But that's what you're watching. Contextually, that matters. A, it's the highest compliment we can pay Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, and this entire staff and these players. But I don't believe it'll be this easy all the way.
Yeah, I mean, but it seems that way, and if you buy into that, yes, you are putting this Lions team up on the Mount Rushmore of greatest teams of all time, where you're talking about them like you're revering the 85 Bears, how you revere the 2000 Ravens, the 99, I say, the greatest show on turf, the Patriots when they were just running the table with Moss.
You'd be on the Mount Rushmore of the last 25 years.
Yeah.
If you continue doing what you're doing, which is a scoring margin of around 16.5 a game. The only team in of this century is the Patriots.
Yeah, think about that. That people, not just in Detroit, will be talking about, oh, you remember the 24 Lions, right? Because you were that good, right? And you beat people that badly that you would be that team that everybody talks about for not just next year, but years from now, saying how great that 24 Lions team was. You're on pace for that.
The Lions are the semi-truck in Mad Max Fury Road. They just drive through it, man. I mean, Campbell, there's no coach in the league that's got a grip on his locker room like this guy. Not even Andy Reid in Kansas City. Because the Chiefs don't look impressive. Look, now the two luckiest teams in the league, it's you and the Chiefs. But you're the best team. There's a difference. I think you make your own luck in a lot of ways. But you're the best team. Comprehensively, you don't have a hole like the Ravens. The Ravens have a problem stopping the pass. Your one hole, we're going to fix. You're going to make a trade for a pass rusher because I can't live in a world where you don't. But incredibly impressive yesterday. In the elements, the weather was even worse than the forecast indicated, and it didn't matter. You tailored your game. You changed the way you played, clearly. But you're built for it. Dan Campbell says it. But guys, I guess for me, it wasn't, I don't ever want to do the kind of radio where it's the Chris Farley bit on SNL. Man, that was great. That's boring. I think understanding the context of what we've watched the last 6 weeks, or primarily over the course of the season, guys, if you are going to be this, Rico's right. You're going to be a team people remember and talk about. Not just like the 16 Cubs because they won it, but because if you are doing this statistically, you are the 07 Pats or the 99 Rams. So tell me where you're at with it. And look, there's not going to be yelling and screaming. You are welcome to go there on November 4th. I won't, because I think the stats I read you are unsustainable. True. But they're still a great team, but I can't go there.
If you do this, you will be considered the gold standard that for years from now, people will talk about, man, I want the offense to look like the 24 Lions did.
That's a great point. You know what? Be curious.
That's a great point to start the show, Mike.
David, where are you at with this? I mean, you heard the numbers I gave and the context we've established. Where are you at as you watched yesterday at Lambeau?
I don't see this being sustainable. I don't see this continuing.
You see winning is continuing.
Oh, yes.
But you're not going to blow out everybody by 17
Not at this
again.
dominant rate. No, not at this dominant rate.
This is a wild 6 games.
You will win. Games will come down to you winning by 3 or 7 or 1 possession. But it won't be like this.
You want something fun?
Yeah, sure.
Last 55 games against the spread, the Lions are 40 and 15.
See, that has to change. That has to change.
Only time I've ever seen something like that were the cheaters in Ann Arbor.
So are you saying?
No. David, they are good. That's what I'm saying.
They are.
They are about to become historically.
In 1 mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit onto Martin Parkway.
You put the spread out for this week. Lions are 3.5-point favorites in
Yeah.
Houston. I mean, nobody can stay close to this game. So again, the more this goes on, and do I think Green Bay was great yesterday? No. I mean, if you really think about it, the Lions are the masters of controlling what they can control. And here, Rico, this is what kills me. It's election week, and I have to slow walk things up.
Stay in the left 2 lanes.
This is a compliment. Don't take it as anything otherwise. The best coach teams and the most talented teams control what we can control and do it to the fullest. The Lions make next to no mistakes, right? Yesterday, 2 teams. You're great. You were solid. Here's the Packers. 9 penalties. At one point, they had more bad snaps than...
At the roundabout, take the second exit onto Martin Parkway.
6 drops, 3 bad snaps, the worst interception I've ever seen in my life, and a missed field goal. Yeah. You don't control those things. You just handle your business and capitalize when the other team messes up too. Dude, it's a deadly combination.
It looks so good that you were wondering, wait, which one of these teams plays at Lambeau Field? And which one plays...
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
I never... You know me as I generally dress-up guy, fan, thing. I feel like they're creatures, not humans. But I do want to say, I want to salute whoever the man was. It's 23-3.
In half a mile, at the roundabout, take the second exit.
The Lambeau Field is a hat. You, sir. Okay, now that's good.
Real American hero?
Yeah, I don't like when people dress up as Darth Vader, the Bengal fan. Or, hey, look, I have spikes and shoulder pads. You're just kind of a loser. This guy he made a cheese grater for his head. And you're in Lambeau where people are wearing blocks of cheese. Brilliance. I will tip my cap to that fan.
Sometimes that was about awesome. The simplicity, less being more.
Yeah, I laughed. So I don't know who that man is, but if you do, buy that man a beer. That was awesome.
The only thing about yesterday's game, I still don't understand the Amon-Ra touchdown celebration.
Okay, I do. It happened on Saturday. Incarnate Word. It was like a Sports Center best thing we saw. Player for Incarnate Word catches the ball and he does that pogo stick thing and then falls over. So then naturally, right, we saw it Saturday. Both Amon-Ra and Drake London did the same thing on Sunday. But what is it? It's a headstand, like a handstand with no hands. Okay. What was wrong with it?
It was my science this morning. What is it?
First of all, again, oh, by the way, control what you can control. Every 4th down. Perfect. That route,
No.
That route by Amon-Ra?
Even when they're not perfect, you'll get a holding penalty and you'll get 4 new sets of downs.
Yep.
I was like, wait, they didn't get it. Well, flag. There we go.
But they have the answer for the way that anybody wants to play them. They just need to add a pass rusher between now and tomorrow at 4. But
okay, and I'm to...
Your call has been forwarded to voicemail. The person you're trying to reach is not available. At the tone...
She didn't answer.
Nah. I'm kidding. You're going to do what Kyle Cookies did this morning?
16-1, baby. Baby.
I mean, at this point, nothing they're doing fits into anything we've ever watched outside of 07 Patriots.
No, what I'm saying is, Mike, even if they should make a move, I want them to make a move. But if they don't, the way they're going right now, it'll probably come up aces because then you'll find out, tomorrow, Darius blows out both knees. And you're like, yeah, you know what? Good thing we didn't make a trade for him.
Dodge the bullet. 248-539-9797. We will get to your phone calls next. Here's Rico.
Hey, guys, listen up. Are you ready to add a beautiful deck to your home? You're sick of power washing and staining and sealing your current deck every year. You need to do what I do. You need to hire Quick Construction to design and build one. Not be happier. As a matter of fact, I had the fire going on the deck for Halloween. great evening. Koi Construction, a Trek Pro Platinum dealer, is a family-owned and operated deck building company and enjoys a rich and proud 40-year tradition in Metro Detroit and Southeast Michigan. Their focus is on quality and craftsmanship has made them one of the very best in the industry. Very best in the industry. Get this. They love to work year-round. So you want your deck built this winter so you're ready to go into the spring? No problem. Unlike many deck building companies, Koi Construction routinely builds decks throughout the cold winter months, but there are limited slots available, so you need to call them today to secure your spot on their schedule. Whether you're looking to create an inviting gathering space in your backyard or a cozy retreat, Koi Construction's experienced team will help bring your vision to life. So call them today and get your project started. You won't regret it.
Yep, so yesterday was fun. Yep, Carrie's, Kathy's, and grocery store.
Tuesday's Mega Millions jackpot is $303 million.
Last year I did.
The first batch of Tito's handmade vodka was distilled in the heart of Austin, Texas. Since then, its roots have stayed put, and its vodka continues to be made on the same land where Tito built his dream. A distillery called Mockingbird that houses a simple vodka with a spirit the size of Texas and as good as the day it was born. Learn more about the Tito's story at titosvodka.com. Distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. 40% alcohol by volume, namely 80 proof. Crafted to be savored responsibly.
It's time to review the top 3 highlights of the day. I'm joined as always by my co-anchor Snoop.
Hey, what up, Doe?
Snoop, number 1 has to be getting the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence at T-Mobile.
Yeah, you should hustle down to T-Mobile like a dog chasing a squirrel chasing a nut.
Nice analogy, Snoop. Dogs do love to chase squirrels.
And squirrels love to chase those nuts.
On to highlight number 2. At T-Mobile, families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
That is very impressive. You know, y'all can take some of those savings and buy some Snoop merchandise.
That's exactly what I'm planning on doing with my savings, Snoop. Now, take it away, Snoop.
Head to T-Mobile.com and get the new iPhone 16 Pro with Apple Intelligence on them. Now drop that jingle.
24-month bill credits eligible trade-in and Go 5G next. Well-qualified customers plus tax and $35 connection charge. Cancel entire account before receiving 24 bill credits and credits. Stop and balance on required finance agreement. To bill credits end if you pay off device early. See how you can save versus the other big guys at T-Mobile.com/switch. Apple Intelligence coming fall 2024. Downy Rinse and Refresh. Break up with stinky clothes.
Every now and then I get a little bit tired of the things that just will never come out. Oh, Downy in the rinse change. Every now and then I rinse it out. One wash and it delivers. One wash it smells so clean. Downy Rinse and Refresh, it's a dream.
Downy Rinse and Refresh. Fights odor in just one wash. Guaranteed.
Rain showers today, high 66.
Weather brought to you by Staples. Your local Staples store has hot deals and super low prices throughout the store on everything for your business. Save even more with the Easy Rewards program at Staples.
Your opinion matters. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. Book your stay at the D by visiting thed.com. The D Las Vegas, the home of Detroit sports in Vegas.
Chasing a nut.
Thanks, Snoop. You've heard us talk about David Feminino for a long time. Look, I don't know how many times I got to say it. If you're injured, you call David, and him and his team are going to deliver. $3.5 million, $5 million, $11.5 million. Look, obviously, if you're injured, you need an attorney that's going to fight for you, present the best case. You need one you can get on the phone, too. Call David, he'll answer, 855-65-CRASH.
Hi, Moore. Could be Leslie, Michael, or Eric.
I have date of birth for Michael.
3/24/63.
Yeah, I have a Torbenstein for Michael and then one for Leslie.
Okay, I'll take them. Oh. Come on.
No.
Yeah, Chris.
8353 Lagoon. Thank you. You should have just went, and he would have been so upset with you. Yeah. You think? You think he would have cried?
Yeah.
Called your mother? I think she would have called your mother. You better delete that. She sees that. She's going to. She is not going to be happy. She will punch you.
Head wompy.
Yeah.
W-A-M-P-E-E.
Yeah. Or was it W-H-A-M-P-E-E?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I couldn't remember.
Couldn't remember. You better delete that. Especially that
not
picture of
funny.
Kathy.
That's teasing. As soon as you get home and you give your mom a hug and you go in your ear, she is going to give you a headlock like this.
Yeah.
Just like that. I guarantee it.
Ryan sent a photo to Valentina OCG and said, 2,669 burner still needs form, pulled, and backfill.